Did you know there's a Sioux City connection to movies and TV shows like Star Wars, Dancing with the Stars, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, Scandal, the Emmys, even the Academy Awards? Well, you've probably seen the work hundreds of times and didn't even know it. The people working inside this building in the 1900 block of Pierce Street are playing a little-known but important role in Hollywood.
Well, some of them will say unnamed.
Yeah,
Untitled project by so-and-so.
George and Luann Linblade are partners in a company that's provided props for dozens of movies, TV shows, and commercials.
232, looking good.
The idea was sparked by a relationship they made while helping with the 1991 television movie Crash Landing, the rescue of Flight 232 in Sioux City.
And we helped them acquire a lot of the set decorations, aircraft wreckage.
Their bond with set decorator Mark E. Meyer Jr. continued to grow, especially as the Linblades spent more time in California shooting ads for Sioux City's Gateway Computer Company.
He was always amazed at how much we could accomplish with such a small crew and in such a short period of time.
Every time we would go out there and have to look for props for a Gateway show, I'd say, this is the business to be in. I love it. That's great. That's great.
That idea has now evolved into Faux Library Studio Props, a 35,000 square foot building in North Hollywood. A building with about everything you could imagine inside. Their breakthrough came when they began replacing the pages of books with styrofoam inserts.
Especially law books, because a law book will weigh from 3 to 7 pounds. And when you get a whole cabinet full of law books, you've got something to deal with. Well, the Teamsters loved it, and they have to move them.
With lawyers replacing law books with computers, the Linblades started snapping up all the law books they could find, including those in the Woodbury County Courthouse. But there's still one other challenge they face when setting up a scene for a shoot.
Every part of the country, the law books are different. They're different colors, they're different shapes, they're different everything. And so we had to have northeast, southeast, all the rest of them. And eventually, of course, we've got probably the largest library of law books now in the country.
But finding books is just part of it. Even the jackets or covers often have to be replaced with fake titles and authors.
To be truly cleared and pass all the, like the Sony requirements, which are the highest standard, the name can't exist anywhere, so you have to Google it.
A book is the gift they'll remember long after the holidays are over. Barnes & Noble.
Anytime you see a commercial for Barnes & Noble, there are books, not theirs.
At times, the process can also be as simple as finding an old photo from the stacks of pictures the Linblades and associate Christine McAvoy have shot during the years. Like this one of Leo Kaczynski, the longtime conductor of the Sioux City Symphony Orchestra. It was used as background in a Steven Spielberg TV police drama.
It was an apartment building, and one gentleman kept playing these symphonic records to the offense of the rest of the tenants, and they wanted him thrown out. And so as the scene unfolded, this was the background for it.
Even this photo of Luann's back, first used on the cover of a health-related magazine, was transformed into the photo of an actress for use in a police drama. It's a lot faster and cheaper to do things in Sioux City than in California. That's why the Linblades got a call one time from a studio in California. They had shot a scene of a police officer's funeral, but lost it. Could the Linblades shoot it and get it back to them in a few days? Well, the Linblades called the local funeral home. They rented a casket. They decorated their studio for a funeral, brought in a few local police officers, shot the scene, and had it back in just a couple of days.
Still to this day that we had a hearse backed up to our building and calling caskets in and out, and nobody ever called the cops or anything else. They were, it was like, oh, well, the Linblades are up to something.
The People versus O.J. Simpson.
I can't take it anymore, Your Honor, please. I just want to go home.
Most recently, the office of Judge Lance Ito in the popular TV show on O.J. Simpson featured cameras that George collected over the years.
Strong backbone. I like that.
And the office wall was covered in photos originally taken by Linblade.
We know the scenes, we know the frames, but in all motion picture stuff, everything is short focus, so they're slightly fuzzy, and that's why people don't notice.
These scenes from the show Silicon Valley provide a little clearer picture. This composite photo shows the 500 block of Nebraska Street where the Coney Island Wiener House is located. And in the background here, the Martin Hotel on Pierce Street. Some amazing stuff. Now, the California location of Faux Studio Library Props, it has 12 employees. As you saw, George says he does love the business, but he adds it's kind of like farming. He says you put all your money back into it.
Now I'm going to be paying attention to all those shows next time I watch them.
Look close.